Hi, welcome back to Just Our Tips Tuesday, where every Tuesday we're going to come to you with some tips from our jar. I'm Coach Jason.
And I'm Coach Joe.
Awesome. Well, do you want to pull the tip out this week?
I'll pull it out.
That'd be odd if we both pulled the tip out. So.
It could be weird. Oh, alright. Well, actually, I see a lot of videos online about this. So one of our members must have had the same kind of question.
Okay.
So the question, guys, is how do I become a better CrossFit competitor?
That's actually a really good question. We actually just had a guy that came in last week for that as well. So
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so I'll start with that. So why don't we give 3 tips for this?
Yeah, 3 will work.
First and foremost, with thinking about this, come to general WOD class. That's really important. So if you go to a good box that has a great program, the coaches should be able to explain the workout, the purpose behind the day, the week, or the cycle that you might be on. So that's really important. So make sure that if you go to a box, find out what kind of a cycle that you're doing right now, and make sure that the coaches are able to actually explain that. And that doesn't necessarily have to be for a 6 or 8 week period. It could just be generally for the week that you're on. But come to the WOD class. That's very, very, very important. There doesn't need to be a special program for you. WOD class is just enough.
Remember that, like, what we do here is CrossFit. And so if you want to get better at CrossFit, you should do CrossFit.
That's right.
I think to drive that point home, people oftentimes think that, like, Katrin, for example, Rich, Matt, all the guys who are really good CrossFitters, all the guys and girls who are awesome CrossFitters do special programming. But I was actually just listening to Ben Bergeron's podcast. He's Katrin's coach. He won the CrossFit Games last year, if you didn't know. And she comes and does class every day.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for all of us.
And realistically, those people that's the 0.000001 that make it to the CrossFit Games out of the thousands of people worldwide. So if you're focused on them, that's really tough. Focus on some specific goals now. But so our first point being come to WOD class. 2, be consistent. Come in terms of over the course of a week, maybe that's 3 to 5 days, but 5 days obviously is going to be better for you. But at the beginning, work yourself into the program, but be consistent. Make sure that you understand that. And you want to give the 3rd tip?
Yeah, and build off of that one too. I think Jason touched it there on the end. Like, people think, oh, I'm going to be a competitor now, I just need to do more. More is not always better. You got to figure out the right balance for yourself. And remember, recovery is part of fitness. Like, your training and your recovery make up your general ability to become a more fit human. So, but yeah, number 3, remember here that we are training general fitness preparation, GPP. So there are various aspects to that, including, like your cardio respiratory endurance. So can you run, row, bike, all these things throughout time, as well as strength, stamina, you got flexibility. I know I'm dropping a couple.
No, it's okay. Power, speed.
Thank you.
Then you have your coordination, accuracy, agility, and your balance. So those are your 10 GPP. You need to train those overall. That gets back to being consistent. Don't cherry pick the workouts. You will build your strength in different areas, which will, make you stronger overall. So,
and that's something too. Like, that I found myself doing every now and then was, I verify, I validated to myself that I can miss this workout. Or I just do Olympic lifting today because I really like to lift, and I'll skip out on all the gymnastics work. But if you'll naturally do that over and over and over again, and then you get dropped into the open and it's 16 bar muscle ups and around, and you're like, oh boy, I should have not done that. Right. So being consistent with classes will allow you to not cherry pick your workouts and get a full GPP training experience.
And with that too, we are 80-90% good at all the things that we do here. We are generalists in the fitness world. We are not specialists. So there's the difference of think of like a triathlete that's good at run, bike, swim. We are 80-90% good at weightlifting, gymnastics, and cardio. That's, in terms of the CrossFitting side, that's what we're good at. 80-90% good of those areas. Think if you were good at that, what overall an athlete, how much better of an athlete you would actually be. All right. Well, that's just our Tips Tuesday. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to have a tip answered, drop it in our comment section below the video, and we'll put it in our jar for next week. Thanks.
See you guys.